Okay, I'm going to briefly go through our presentation. Technically, this is a two-page presentation. However, I broke it up into slides on a PowerPoint for the purposes of being able to utilize an iPad or a computer or even having a web meeting. So if you have the two-page, this is the same presentation, just broken down in different slides. So I'm going to go directly into it. Now, before you would actually go into the presentation itself, there will be a point where you would have to build rapport. I'm going to do the building rapport training in a different video. Okay, so this is focusing solely on the presentation itself. Okay, and then what to do at the end. There's overcoming objections that I will do on a separate video. So going right into the presentation, the name of our company is Primerica. We were founded in 1977 with just 85 people. Now we have more than 126,000 licensed representatives, over 7 million clients in the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. We're listed on the New York Stock Exchange as PI. We're the largest independent financial services marketing organization in North America. Now, our mission is to help families become properly protected, debt-free, and financially independent. This is our home office in Duluth, Georgia, and we're looking to open more offices across the country by building teams of people who are interested in either earning extra income and or becoming a business owner. Now, we are a financial distribution company. Many people have heard of America and they know us as the life insurance company. Well, we're actually a financial distribution company. Now, this slide shows us in the middle and all of the companies that we're affiliated with to distribute their products. Okay, we're like Walmart of the financial services industry. For example, when you go to Walmart, right, you have all different products and not necessarily Walmart products, okay, but they're products of different companies, different manufacturers, okay? We are the Walmart of the financial services industry. Some of our products are life insurance, okay, we do through our own company, Primerica, Broker Services Marketing Group at NBL, and they're in New York. We also do annuities. Okay, I'm sure you recognize, some of these companies. Annuities, both fixed and index annuities through AXA, MetLife, AIG, Lincoln Financial. Okay, do mutual funds for IRAs, 401k plans, college plans, and any other investment needs that you may have. Some of the notable names here: Fidelity, Putnam, Franklin Templeton, Legg Mason, Invesco, Oppenheimer. We work with the best of the best. We have debt solutions where we help families get rid of their debt through either debt stacking or through a mortgage with loans. Okay, another area that we have is managed accounts. Now, these are for investors that have a significant amount of money, but we have some of the notables of Ameritrade, Lockwood Advisors, Legg Mason again, Mornings. Okay, we also do long-term care insurance, Transamerica, Mutual of Omaha, Nationwide, again, Lincoln Financial. We work with the best of the best. Here we are with our auto and homeowners insurance. We do that through Answer Financial. And then finally, the rest of our client solutions, Vivint Home, Smart Home Security, Identity Theft, okay, where we have Kroll here. All right, also, so again, we are a financial distribution company, so we use all of these products to help families. And the good thing about what we do is 10 times out of 10, you see all that we do? Anytime we see a family, they're going to need one or more of our services. Would you agree? Okay. Now, let me ask you a question. Would you also agree that people are struggling financially? Okay. Yes, and the reason why they're struggling financially is they don't know the rules to making money. Okay. They don't know the rule of 72. They're poor credit, right? Most Americans have a less than 599 points. Okay, victims of identity theft, right? And that's identity fraud are increasing, year after year. Inadequate life insurance coverage. I mean, how many GoFundMe accounts do we have to, see, being put up on one who did not have life insurance or enough coverage? Savings, most people don't have enough savings or fund. All right, Social Security is not enough, and job security is declining. All right, half of American families are living paycheck to paycheck, and the list goes on and on. Right, we help people in all of these areas so they can actually achieve financial independence. Okay, so in summary, that is what we do. Now, let me ask you this, Mr. and Mrs. Klein. Do you know anyone who fits in maybe any one of these categories, any one or more of these categories? And usually they would say yes. Okay. Well, that tells me that you have, uh-oh, what happened to my, okay, hold on. That tells me that you have a business, a potential business um, income, part-time income that you can actually gain through helping these people that you know, right? So I'm going to show you a bit of how working this business on a part-time basis can you and your family. So in all of the products that we offered, I'm just going to show you how it would apply if you worked with a family. So before Primerica, say the family needed identity theft protection, prepaid legal security. All right, so we sat with them. We put all of those items in place for them. Okay. Next, we looked at their retirement. Right, a particular family here is not on track for retirement, whereas they have 20,000 in an IRA in a bank, 3%. They can only save or invest $100 a month because their budget is like totally off. So we're able to show them right now, if you stay on this track, by age 65, you'll retire with only $107,000 for retirement. Now, how good of a retirement do you think they would have? Right? Not good at all. Maybe they last a year or two. Okay. So after we were able to roll over their IRA into mutual funds, averaging 9% or better. The new monthly savings is $500 because we helped the budget. So now they're on track to retire at age 65 with over $1.2 million. Right? We put them there in a better position with their retirement. The next thing we looked at was their life insurance. Now, let's look down here first. It says half of those with life insurance are only covered for 28% of what they need to maintain their family's standard of living. Okay, and that was the case with this family here. 100,000 on Bob and Susan, but nothing on the kids, and they're paying $200 a month. Okay, after we sat down with them and helped them assess their needs, we're able to cover Bob and Susan with 4,000 each, 25 on the kids, each of the kids, and it only costs them $125 a month. So we're saving $75 every month, okay, and giving them significantly more coverage. So how much actually did you make helping this family in all three of these areas? Okay, so the bottom line is if they did everything, every solution, if they put every solution in place that you presented to them, you would make 1,300 bucks. 1,300 bucks. Well, you may say, basically, you know, most people are not going to do everything. That's like a perfect world. Well, of course, that's true. But what if they just did the life insurance? You still made $500 for what? 1 to 4 hours of work, right? Or the investment, $350 plus residual income. Because every time they're investing and they're setting it up to invest every month, you're getting paid residual income as long as they're investing, right? What if they just did prepaid legal? For goodness sake, you make 80 bucks, right? The average, takes a whole day at least to make 80 bucks. Okay, and it takes what, 5 minutes to sign somebody up? So this is a win-win situation for the family, right? We put them in a better position and we get paid very handsomely for what we do. Look at the regional vice president, full time, $2,400 for helping one family. Okay, plus overrides from your team. Like, say if you got someone to join your team, and every time they went out and helped a family, you would get paid as well. Now, this is just an example. You actively working, and I think on the bottom here we have something about being a silent partner. You may say, well, I'm not the type that wants to, I can't talk to anybody, but I can get a license and I can refer. Well, then you would be what we would call a marketing rep, and a marketing rep would make half of these amounts because they came in as a referral source. All right, you referred to me, I went out and helped the family, then we split everything 50-50. Okay, so this is talking about, working actually to make income, but what about owning your own branch of Primerica? As I said in the beginning, we're looking to open as many offices as we can across the United States. So becoming a regional vice president is one that can actually open an office, having 20 to 30 clients a month, doing the example I just showed you, you're making between 150 and 250,000 a year. Okay, so let's take it a step further, being a senior vice president. Now you're making over $400,000 a year if you have 3 vice presidents under you that are pretty much doing the same thing, 20 to 30 clients. So for each vice president you promote, okay, you're making $75,000 off of their office. And that's their own branch. That's their own business, but again, you're making what we call overrides, passive income. Okay, so here we go. I showed you how to make income by working this thing part-time, as well as the potential of being an owner of the business, right? So we're looking for people who are sharp, who are motivated, who are, seeking multiple streams of income, financial education, people who want to, make their own schedule, become a business owner, right? There's a one-time investment of $99 and $25 a month for your business website. Okay. Now, all of this, the company actually pays for your state life insurance and investment licenses. Okay, we pay for the license and prepare you for the license. There's no prior experience necessary. And we have paid training with unlimited $200 training bonuses and personalized training in the next 90 days or less. Now, my question to you, Mr. and Mrs. Klein, which are you more interested in? Our products, the business opportunity, or both? Okay, so now if they say products, the first thing you would do, fill out an F&A input form, start filling it out, and that's another training as far as that's concerned. If they say the business opportunity, pull out the IBA. If they say both, pull out the IBA, and then F&A input form. So business opportunity, IBA, F&A input form. Both IBA, F&A input form. Products, the F&A input form itself. Okay. Now, if there are objections, okay, to moving forward, at this point, whatever you say, you want to be more assumptive. Okay, with whatever they say they're interested in. Okay, this is, well, products, we're going to pull out the F&A input form and start, collecting information. Okay, if they say the business opportunity, will do not stop or hesitate unless they tell you to stop or they hesitate, and then you would have to deal with those objections, which I will teach you those objections. Okay, so pretty much right now you have the logistics of the entire presentation. It shouldn't take you more than 10-15 minutes, depending on how much communication that you with the client. Now, this is a monologue because I'm on this recording by myself, but a monologue should a presentation shouldn't be a monologue with the client, right? You should engage them, ask questions, seek to have them agree with you as you go along, saying things like would you agree, and things like that. All right, so I am going to stop this recording, and the next recording that you probably should want to listen to is the overcoming objections.